G'day, Wombat here, and in today's budget gear, we're going to take a look at the Ash Series STL from SX Guitars. So, budget gear time. We've all got not a lot of money to spend on gear, particularly in this day and age. So we're seeing more and more things sold in the budget realm. So we're going to do a few things with the budget realm here. The first thing we're going to do is take a look at this SX guitar. Now this is the Ash Series STL. Now as you can tell by the body shape, it is a T-type guitar by another famous manufacturer. Now this is not an expensive guitar, and I decided to have a bit of a look at it, and I was really surprised. So let's have a quick look at it. It is a American swamp ash body. Now as you can see, that is a lovely piece of timber on that American swamp ash. That is just stunning. Covered in a nice lacquer in a natural, so it's not tinted in any shape, way, shape or form. Typical T-type bridge. A Canadian maple fingerboard and neck with a lovely rosewood skunk stripe down the back, which always looks killer on these sorts of guitars. It is 25.5 inch scale with synthetic bone nut, which is quite good at this price point. 21 frets and two SX single coil pickups, so an open coil in the bridge and a lipstick pickup, as you would expect on this kind of guitar, in the neck. A nice pearloid scratch plate, three-way selector, volume and tone knob. Fairly traditional sort of stuff for this style of a guitar. So let's talk about the guitar for a second. I played this for a while and I was absolutely floored. Now this is, as I said, is not an expensive guitar. In fact, its recommended retail price is $379.99, 380 Australian dollars. Is not a lot of money for a quality guitar. So I didn't really know how this was going to go when I picked it up, but I thought it looked good, and that's a good start. Let's see how it plays. And I've got to say, I was absolutely amazed by this little thing. The neck is a really modern thin line neck. It's not chunky in the hand like you sometimes get with these style of guitars. It is really thin. It's not quite a shredder's neck, but it is quite thin and really comfortable to play. Beautiful. The neck is bound, and the fretwork is actually, for this kind of money, is really quite good. The construction is really good. Unusually we have a 3-bolt neck joint in the back. It is a bolt-on, but that hasn't affected the stability of the neck at all. It's really rock solid. So really good work by the manufacturers here, SX Guitars. As far as the sound goes, normally with this, with a cheaper style of guitar, my first thought is, okay, well, if the guitar's reasonable, pull the pickups out and replace it with aftermarket pickups. But you really don't have to with these pickups. I don't know who's making these pickups for SX Guitars, or whether they're making them themselves, but they actually sound really good. And they'll do everything from blues right through to, really good solid rock. So they're quite versatile. I found that they really played nicely in a blues setting with plenty of articulation. You do get a bit of hum of the Telecaster quack out of this pickup here, but on this kind of guitar you're looking for that anyway, and it's easily controllable with the tone knob, which works really well. You can just roll a little bit of that off if it's a bit too much, but I didn't find that it got too honky like some T-type copied guitars can do. I thought the pickups were actually exceedingly good for the money. So there you have it. It is a really nice guitar. That's a really nice piece of ash that they've used for it. It's really stunning. And the Canadian maple is is quite nice too. So there you are, the Ash Series STL by SX Guitars. It is a really, really nice piece of work for not a lot of cash. It plays much, much better than its price point, let me tell you that. So there you are. A quick shout out to Variety Music in Warwick, who supplied me with the guitar for this review. Thank you so much for doing that. I will put a link into their page where they have this guitar on their website. I think they're doing it for a little bit less than the recommended retail price. Prices do change, of course, but it is a hell of a deal, this guitar, I've got to say. It plays like a dream. So there you go. Hopefully that has been some help to you, and as always, thanks for watching, and rock on, guys.